welcome back to Faded Truth. Today I have Miss Big Ash 40s back from Philly. She's been gone for a minute. And my girl, Miss K Mendez over there. How you doing?
I'm doing good, baby girl.
You look good.
Oh my God, thank you.
What about me? I mean, I gained a little, so I don't know.
Rosie O'Donnell lookalike motherfucker. Today's topic is going to be, have you ever been a side chick and why?
And why?
I'm not going first.
I will.
Okay.
It's fun.
Please elaborate.
Okay, so you don't got to deal with all the bullshit. I feel like the person that's in the relationship with them has to deal with all the bullshit and the drama, the finances, the stuff if there's kids involved, and then you just get to go on the fun stuff with them, the vacations.
Right. I don't know. I had a really good experience for like a year, and it was like an athlete. I feel like a fucked up person sometimes though, because like I knew he had like everything going on. In the beginning, I didn't know what he was like doing, and then once I found out he like just had a newborn baby and a whole family, I still like fucked with them because they lived in Louisiana, and then he was playing in Philly, so I would literally go to his penthouse like twice a week. Fucking, we'd have probably the best sex I've ever had in my life. We just had a great fucking time every time we would go there. We'd hang out, have a ball. And I don't know, man. It was just like she said, it was fun. Because you're not like doing the bullshit. Like every time you see each other, it's new and exciting.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
So there's nothing. And then you like miss each other because you don't see each other all the time. So like for
That's
me.
why I fuck with long distance relationships.
Yeah, like for me, it's perfect because I never wanted a relationship. I just want dick twice a week. And, you know, we can hang out and be cool. But like we don't have to get into anything. That
You
was
go on
cool.
the fancy dinners.
Yeah.
That's a sin, though. The wife sitting there with a newborn.
So, yeah, let's talk about the most fucked up part was, I think when I realized he was a true piece of shit was when I was like, we woke up in the middle of the night. Well, I woke up because his phone was ringing. So he answers it. It's this girl talking about the baby won't fall asleep. So he's just talking to her like, oh, you know, do this and do that to like make the baby fall asleep and all this stuff. And she's like, I love you, baby. He's like, love you. And then he just like turns over and puts his arm around me. And I was like, damn, these motherfuckers are like, I was getting fucked in the bathroom and there was like writing from her on the walls, like, love you, keep going, like all this stuff.
Oh, keep going. How's your
And
fucking
he
edge?
kept
Keep
going.
Oh my God. You know what though? As grimy as it sounds, I've always been like, better you than me, bro. Like, I don't want to be the fucking wife of somebody that's getting played. And I feel like, even though, yes, it was fucked up that, you know, he had a newborn baby and he didn't tell you, I don't feel like it's fucked up that you continue fucking with him, because at that point, you already developed some shit with him. You feel me? I feel like that's his problem to deal with, not yours, you know?
I would only feel bad if you knew
If you knew from the rip, that's different.
No, like if she physically knew the
if you knew the girl.
Oh, no. I mean, so it didn't get weird until he moved her to Jersey because he was supposed to continue in football. Then he hurt himself and got cut. So he moved the family to Jersey.
Karma.
And then at that point, it kind of got weird because I'm like, we're not going to be able to see each other because you're moving in together, you know?
Yeah.
And then I was like, why don't you just tell her? Because she had caught him like 3 times. So I'm like, she knows that you're a not shit motherfucker. She obviously just wants you to take care of the family and whatever. So I'm like, why don't you just tell her? Because he's like, yeah, we talked about like, you know, having another girl and all this stuff. And I said, okay, well, I don't want to fuck her, but like, I'm totally cool with just fucking you and seeing you, but I don't want to fuck her. So if you want to tell her, then like we could just go about our business and do the same thing we always do. But I'm not going to continue this because now I feel like I'm too much of a secret, and I don't like having to like not be able to call you because you might be with the wife or the kids or whatever. Like, I don't want to do that shit. I want to be able to hang out when I want. At some point, it got to where I was like, okay, well, this is not going anywhere, and then I'm just going to be, like, left hurt at the end. Because I really liked him. Like, it was, like, in lust with him, you know?
I'm just going to say that every time I have been a side person, it's because the person I was a side piece of, their significant others were pieces of shit. Now, if it was somebody who had, like, a legit good... Like, if the person was an actual good person, I would feel bad. But everybody all the girls that I've been with who either had girlfriends or boyfriends, they were pieces of shit. So I'm like, I don't feel bad for you because you treat that person like shit. There was one time that I met the boyfriend and he was an actual good dude. And I was like, shit, that's it. I can't do this anymore.
I remember, like, the married girl. But she was, like, said she was divorcing or something.
No,
Or
like,
he was moving
That's
out.
always the story.
I'm sitting there at the gay bar, and I thought she was straight gay because she's always there with her gay friends and everything. And then we hook up, and then she turns around and she's like, "Oh my God, my husband wants to talk to you." And I'm like, I'm in the middle of like singing, "Why do you build me up?" And all of a sudden she's like, after I got done singing, she's like, "My husband wants to talk to you." And I'm like,
Get
"Your
the fuck out of
husband?"
here.
Yeah, so I'm like, "Hello?" And he's like, "I'm just going to say this really quick. What's your name?" I'm like, "Ashley." He's like, "Ashley, she comes home to me. We have kids. Other than that, I don't care what happens." Like,
Oh, he gave you the okay? He gave you the green light?
Yeah.
Oh,
he's
shit.
Like, he's like, "I just want to let you know, though, like, she will not be in an actual relationship with you. Like, you can do whatever you want." And I'm like, at the end, in the back of my head, I'm like, either he's an undercover fag or...
He's fucking other girls, too.
Yeah.
Probably.
Right.
Yeah, because then he was even asking her, like, is she a girly girl? Is she a boy girl? And he was okay with me being a boy girl. And he's like, well, he asked me to watch. That's what it was. He's like, he's like,
Cuckolding. I just found out, like, not just found out, because clearly, like, you know, I've been by myself for 9 years, so Pornhub.
9 years.
Jesus,
You haven't had a boyfriend in
yes.
9 years?
I have not had a boyfriend in 9 years. Oh,
Damn, I
my
thought I was
Ow.
bad. I'm 5.
That's why, because I'm always getting hurt.
literal. When
I finally met a person who was into that shit. And I was like curious because I'm like, okay, tell me what the fuck it's about because I want to know because I'm really open about my sexuality. So I'm just like, whatever, I'm down for whatever, almost. And
He wanted you to watch him fuck his girl, or was it a
he
girl?
wanted to watch me getting fucked by somebody else. But that's the second time that's happened. The first time the guy wanted a threesome but with another guy, and I was like,
You mean you just,
I was like,
you
let's
wanna
get
train.
into it. Let's talk about it, though. I said, but I picked the guy. If that's what we're going to do, and I'm putting myself in that situation, I was like, I picked the guy. He was like, oh, no, I wanted it to be my boy. And I was like, oh, hell no.
oh wait, he was gonna fuck his boy?
No.
Oh, because I was. Gonna
He
say,
wanted
that's
his
weird.
boy to fuck her.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
Right. No, because to me that means first of all you plotting on me,
Right.
And second of all you feeling
can't-
your boy like
No.
your balls
You
are
just-
rubbing each other. You
He
can't
just-
tell me you're not into
He's just
men.
trying to get his boy some pussy, it sounds like. Like, yeah, I got a boy.
Yeah,
Like-
but he wanted it to be a threesome, not like him watching. He wanted to be involved too.
There were a few times where guys would come up to me and be like, "I'll even pay you to fuck my wife," and I'm just like, "What are you gonna do? Sit there and jerk off?" Like I skeeve that. Like
That's cuckolding. That's
Well,
What's it called?
definition of
Cock
it.
holding?
cock or cock.
Cuckolding.
Cuckolding.
So
Like
basically,
cluck with
it's
no
like
L.
it's like a dominant submission thing.
They're not
They
being
want to feel
subs or doms.
They
of
want to
anything.
feel like subs. They want to feel like their woman's bitch. Like she can do whatever she wants with whoever she wants, and he has to watch.
I had a lot of guys ask me to get videos of me getting fucked by other people, but never like physically wanting to be there when it happens. I feel like if you're with somebody for a long time, you're gonna ask for crazy shit eventually. Like I don't know how I'm
Yeah.
supposed to fuck the same person for the rest of my life if I ever.
You're not, and we all know here that you're not going to.
I feel
Ever.
like nobody really can.
Like you
I
know what I
can.
mean? I can't think like okay, I'm gonna fuck the same dick forever. You know that scares me.
I don't.
That is
I don't
scary.
think. See, I don't think about the dick or the pussy part of it. I think about what person I can emotionally be with for the rest of my life. Probably about 3 or 4 people that I've met that I could like. If
But
all
I-
came down
damn,
to
you're
it,
fortunate because I haven't.
Even if I'm attracted to somebody emotionally, like obviously then I want to, be with them. But I don't know if that's going to make me, if that's enough for me to want to fuck them forever either.
Right.
well, that's why
'Cause I feel like I
you're on
separate the
Tinder and
two.
it's like a beautiful, nice couple, and you're like, whoa, they look really nice, and it's like, this is how we keep our relationship going. We add
Yes,
somebody.
I see that a lot.
I would be in a
on dating
throuple. I
apps.
said this before.
She was saying that she would literally be with the girl who was with the guy. So it's like, basically she's eating their cum every time she eats her
Oh my
pussy.
god, you always go to that, and it makes me skeeve the fact that
That's
I
what-
say it.
that's what I think about.
That's not what it is.
You know what I mean? That's what
I
I,
mean,
think
it's
about.
not
being a
sitting
side
in the
piece.
vagina.
It's like being
Huh?
a side piece of a girl who has a dude, a boyfriend.
Yeah.
I would do that. I'd do it. Fuck it. Because you know what? At the end of the day, I feel like there's no competition for me and a dude. I like emotionally wise. Like, yeah, girls who are straight like dick, But at the end of the day, I've always been with girls that are like, I've never had an emotional connection with a guy like I do with you.
Right,
And they're
because you're a
obviously
girl
not-
and they,
right.
you guys relate more.
But for some reason, I would definitely not be with a girl who had a girlfriend. That would be just...
That's what I'm saying. Why?
Yeah. Why? What? Would I
Why?
not?
Yeah. Because then you
because
feel
you
like it's
wanna turn
competition.
people out?
Yeah, like that's like you competing with a girl for a guy. Like I feel like I would be competing with a girl. It would be like on that same level.
Okay,
I
gotcha.
don't know.
So you
I
feel
feel like
you
if
have
I
an
had to
advantage.
compete with a guy for a guy, it would be harder though, unless I had a strap on.
Right.
Wait, oh, if you were with like a bi man?
Yeah.
Yeah, because then
He's
you gotta
gay.
compete with girls and boys.
I have to compete with girls and boys too.
It's hard life.
Damn.
I kind of understand the open relationship thing more as I get older, though, I think. Because I'm like,
Yeah.
if you're secure with your partner, then I guess, like, you know, like I could do like a threesome or something probably, but I never wanted to like eat a girl's pussy. I would like, she can eat my pussy, but like I don't want to eat her pussy. I'm
Right.
sorry. I'm skeeved out by it. I don't
Right.
want to do it. I know things that come out of there. Like, no. So...
That was disgusting.
I don't know what
You know,
I just
like-
imagined a lot.
It's just like piss and that's it. So girls, like, we have all this different shit coming out of us.
What do you
That's
think
true.
comes out of man's pee hole?
Piss.
Right.
Yeah, I'm talking about blood, fucking yeast. Like, girls have a lot of shit going on, okay?
Not the girls I'm
How are
with.
you going to assume that she, like, is good? You know what I mean? Because I feel like you can't figure it out till you're in between her legs, right? How do you figure out if a girl's pussy is gross?
Well, I told you there was only one time that I literally had to get up and go and couldn't do it. But please knock on wood, because I'll be calling you tomorrow. Like, I met this girl and she fucking stunk like a fish.
Did you do that pussy facts yet?
Oh my god.
No, but check the pussy facts.
That's the next thing we have to add to the dating apps. Put a pussy facts on it.
No.
How many
Check the
miles
pussy
are
facts.
on that
Yeah,
bitch?
Once you already like are involved with that person and the dick is good and you chilling, you enjoying yourself, and then you find out they're in a relationship, it's like, I have no ties to this person. I have the room to do whatever the fuck I want to.
Right.
So if what you choose to do is be in a relationship, that's on you. You feel me? Like, I just feel like when it's a fuck buddy, you don't have those kind of problems.
Mm-hmm.
But the issues start when the guy, like I was saying last time, when the guy starts to think that you're catching feelings because you want to fuck more often. It's like, no, I just have a high sex drive, you know? Like, that's the whole point of this type of situation. So that if I'm angry, I don't have to go without dick, because there's nothing for me to be upset about, because your life is not my business, you know? It's important to be like upfront about your shit. Like, tell me what the fuck it is. Tell
Yeah, I
me what the
hate
fuck
that.
you want, and let me decide what I want to do with that.
Right.
More often than not, I've been alone so long, I would probably be okay with it, but let me decide. Because I feel like when you take that privilege away from me, I feel like you don't respect me. And if you don't respect me, you can't respect my privacy with this kind of situation, because nobody knows my business. It doesn't have to be trust like a relationship. It has to be trust like, okay, you're my friend and this is what we're doing. This is the understanding and this is the agreement.
But are you talking about if they have a relationship already?
Yeah. If they have anything going on.
Right.
I had a guy who told me he had nothing going on with his child's mother. Like, he was single, blah, 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 blah. Sex was great. And then we're laying down one night, we're sleeping, and his phone starts going off. And he's like, oh, it's my baby mom, I gotta go. And I'm like, everything okay? I was like, you sure you're not together? Something told me to ask that. He was like, no, we're not together. I was like, so what's
Where
going
did
on?
he leave? Your house?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's like, I was like, so what the fuck is going on? He was like, oh, she's in labor. I was like, okay. So I'm sure that whoever the father is there already. Why do you need to be worried? You got to pick up your other kid? He's like, no, it's my baby. I was like,
Yeah, but that
bitch,
could be
what
9
the
months
fuck?
ago.
No.
What do you mean?
No. Hell no.
It
We were
takes 9
fucking
months
with
to-
each other for like 4 months already.
Oh. He didn't
Okay,
tell
so he
her.
could have broke up with her fucking...
No.
He could at least told her, like, I got a baby
Well,
on the way.
Have you ever been with somebody and had yourself a side piece? Like, you're cheating on somebody with another
No,
person?
I could never do
Me
that. I don't have the
neither.
energy.
I don't either.
And I'm
I
not
don't
like...
have the attention span.
I'm
don't
not
even
like...
want to do that. Why?
Yeah,
With
one
somebody-
annoys me. Like,
yeah.
why... I couldn't do more than one, because I'm like a loyal person when I'm with somebody, but... I don't need like multiple dicks, you know. Like if I'm getting fucked consistently by one good one, that's what I want.
Right.
The fine line of like, okay, now we're in a relationship because now we're fucking and we're only fucking each other, you know? So then it's like automatic relationships. That's how I feel. I feel like there needs to be a step in between that. Like, is that dating? Is that what dating is called?
I don't know. At age so, like, are we all 30 here and over?
I'm 27.
Okay.
You haven't had a relationship since high school though. Like that doesn't even count.
I have never had an adult relationship.
Wow.
What?
I'm kind of okay. Okay, I was okay with it, but as I get older, I'm like, I want to see what that feels like. You know, I don't want to be too old where I feel desperate to have a companion. I want to still be young enough where I can decide, like, do I actually like this person or am I just lonely?
2020 vision, girl. You're gonna get there
all the way.
You've never had a side piece, right? You're too nice.
Don't underestimate the nice ones.
We were on a break.
Okay.
Like somebody took a picture of me all over my ex while I was just breaking up with my other ex.
Were you broken up or breaking? What does breaking up mean? You were either broken up or not.
We got in a big fight.
Sorry.
And I said I need time. And
okay, so that was your exit, your way to get out.
Mm-hmm. But technically, in her eyes, we were on still together, just fighting. And I was like, no. At that point, I was like, not sure of if I wanted to be with you or not. So I went out and got back with one of my exes for 5 minutes, and then I went back with her. But when she found out, it was like curtain.
We went and made out and got back together with the other girl.
That's so long.
We were on a break.
No, I never had to. I can't. I would cry. Like I would be so upset about it.
Yeah,
I just feel like I don't.
I decided I don't want to hurt people anymore.
Yeah.
So like in my last relationships, they were so toxic, like all of them, and I feel like I really, hurt good people at some point. Like even if they had their own issues, I know that their intentions were kind of good to try and change me and like mold me into what they thought I was going to be in the future. And I'm like, bro, it's not happening.
Yeah.
But now I want to be more open. Just not like 0 to 100. I need like baby steps.
For sure.
I mean, we're getting up there though. No more time for side pieces or being one or seriously. You got a couple years.
There's not enough sleep in the day.
Gotta get married and have kids.
So you're stressed and we're just like, when it happens, it happens.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm on more of a clock than you two.
What do you mean?
Like you already have a kid. You don't want kids. Like I want to have a kid. And then I'm 30, so like I'm saying.
Yeah, but bitch, it's not like you popping it out. You don't have to. You could be whatever age you want. Someone else is having it.
I'm not going to be 40 years old going to my kid's t-ball game.
Well, you might be. You never know. As long as you have one.
I'll be with a cane going to
the goal, right?
Going to their pre-K friggin' graduation with little Landon. Yeah. I'll be at the recitals like on a friggin' oxygen tank. like, yeah, son.
I'll find you a girlfriend, Ash. So anyone that wants to date big Ash 40s.
No, just wait until
tell them what kind of
days.
people you like. They have to be straight.
Dark hair.
Preferably have a significant other that treats them like shit.
No.
Key point.
Nice little Italian stallion. Shit, at this point, I'm gonna have to start dating men. They're the only ones who want me. Literally.
You know what's funny? I get hit on by a lot of women.
No shit. That's not funny. That's normal.
Really?
What, do you like girls?
I don't feel like that happens to everybody.
Yes, it
do. You
if
like
you're
girls?
hot, you get hit on by girls.
I mean, I find women very attractive, and I mean, I've made out with a few of my friends, but that was drunken nights, and I feel like your drunken spirit is like your true spirit, so I don't shut the idea out. But I love men though, like they're just so fucking sexy.
Oh. Wait, was that you or you? 'Cause I looked and did not see anybody. That was good. Cheers.
We're ventriloquists. Ventriloquists on that dick. Hey. All right, guys. So in the future, no more side chick experiences for any of us. I don't think. Right? Did we decide that? Oh well, you don't.
I feel like the population is getting smaller for me.
The pond is getting smaller with fishing and with
the fish are
You have a boyfriend.
smaller.
You have a girlfriend. You have a boy. You're single, but you're crazy.
Cat don't got shit.
Wait, I'm reeling 2 different ways here. What am I? I'm
good. That's
Throw them
awesome.
out. Throw out the crazies.
Trash.
So if anybody wants to date Miss K Mendez,
or both of us.
2 for 1.
Can we get a side? We'll get a side piece. It's gonna have to be a quadruple because you'll probably want another man and I'll probably want another girl, and then they could do stuff. That would be fun.
All four of you?
Yeah.
Just Sharon.
Do you feel like everybody has energy for each other, though?
It's like we could have different days. Like, all right, what day is it?
I want to be Wednesday because
No,
I was
Gary.
born on a Wednesday.
Gary, I have cat on Tuesday.
day?
It's not your turn.
Cheers to 2020 opening up more than our eyes.
Please. I'm begging you.
Where the girls
Just
at?
kidding.
Maybe
Try Hinge.
Hinge. Success, maybe. Maybe we'll let you know next week. Ange is working on it.
Peace out, guys.
Peace out.
She be retweeting out my punchline. Now throw it back like that. No trap house. She got crack.